Hi all and welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're all doing okay. Right, as usual I've got a few things for you this evening, but I'm going to start off quite quick with this because up first is Lando Norris, and he did have quite a lot to say on this, so here we go. So Lando Norris believes that McLaren can fight Red Bull and Ferrari for wins before the end of this year. McLaren have been consistently the third best team so far this season, edging ahead of Mercedes. Norris said, "I think we can win given the right place, right time, if we improve the car how we need to. We've been the same place all season, behind Red Bull, behind Ferrari, and we've been a bit of a step ahead of the other two teams come the race, and that's exactly how last weekend went. So I don't think there was too many frustrations, but we know the issues, we know what we have to improve, and if we can improve them, I think Andrea is right. We can win races this year, and we can be competitive with these other two teams ahead of us. But that's an if, and you have to work hard to improve the car in some of these certain areas, which have been a big challenge for us over the last many years, not just the last few years, but if we can, then I'm confident we can have some good races." And it wasn't all that long ago that Lando was saying he thought that they wouldn't be competitive this year. He thought they were a little way off the pace still. So hopefully this is encouraging, because we do need to see more challenging at the very front of the grid. It's got to happen soon. So moving on to Kimi Antonella, because he's enjoyed a boost in his chances to secure the Mercedes seat for next season. After completing a good private test at the Red Bull Ring, Antonella has now since been tipped as a surprise replacement for Lewis Hamilton. Antonella said, "I loved every second of it. First day didn't go as planned. We got some snow. Unfortunately, we couldn't really drive. But the second day was dry and got quite a lot of laps completed. And it was really good fun. I want to thank all the team for all the hard work. Excited for what's coming." What is coming? Is that potentially a hint? I don't know. It just seems a weird thing to say. But then I want to move on to Helmut Marko, because he's issued an update on the future of Sergio Perez, claiming that Perez is having the best season as a Red Bull driver and that he is the best option for the team if performing at this current level. Perez has secured 3 P2 finishes in the last 4 races, leaving him just 13 points behind Max Verstappen in the Drivers' Championship. Marko said, "It is clear that Checo is currently having the best season since he joined us. If he maintains these performances like the one in qualifying in Japan, then he is certainly the best option for Red Bull in 2025. He is a worker for the team and has now also realised that the radically different approach he chose last year in terms of the setup was the wrong one. Now the car is closer to Max's setup, and that helps him." And sticking with Helmut Marko, because he's revealed the team are interested in acquiring both Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri in the future. Both McLaren drivers are seen as 2 of the most exciting drivers on the grid at the moment, and Marko said Norris at least has a contract until 2026, so he is not an option in the short term, nor is Oscar. Now, I think a lot of that depends on what happens in 2026 with the new power units, because if Red Bull powertrains haven't got this right, I can't see Max sticking around at Red Bull. And I should imagine those very few words from Helmut Marko have struck fear into Zach Brown. Of course, it puts the team under pressure to make sure they can deliver the right car for Lando and for Oscar. So, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit of mind games going on. You never know, do you? But anyway, that's all I've got for you this evening. Thank you so much indeed for being here. I really and truly do appreciate it. Of course, as always, thank you so much indeed for your comments, your likes and your shares. Again, I appreciate that too. And if you do like what I do, please consider pressing the like button and the subscribe button, and also pressing the notification bell so you get those all important warnings of my future uploads. Again, thank you so much indeed for everything. And as always, until the next time, take care.